Division Street. We lived in New Brunswick. A bunch of us lived in New Brunswick, and Division Street is, Tim can attest to, is a street in New Brunswick. And for me, Division Street is when I first came to New Brunswick. When I first was moving to New Brunswick, I had a very close friend who lived on Division Street, and her house was sort of a crazy place, and everybody went there to do a lot of drugs, and there was a huge heroin sort of thing happening there, and Division's, I don't know, so I've kind of associated that street with losing friends and with losing parts of my life, I guess. I don't know. It's sort of one of those things that rather than actually deal with like how I feel about that time in my life and how I feel about the people in my life, then I sort of like attribute it all to a place. Instead, it's much easier to give it to a nameless place and to think that somehow, as long as I stay away from that street, then I'll never have to go back to that part of my life. So that's kind of what Division Street is about.
New Brunswick just has to, I don't know, it kind of takes on this ominous feeling. Once you're there, like when you first get there, you're like, oh, it's a party town. There's everyone here is my age and probably understands what's going on. And then the more you're there, the more you feel isolated and just like you're running through the streets by yourself. You know,
right.
It's just really,
Definitely.
I don't know. It's not my favorite place in the world. And I've been back there, I think I've been back there once since I left. And being withdrawn from it now, like not being there for so long, going back,
It's even more intense, right?
it's like 10 times more. Like you just go through, and I remember all the things that were bad, or I remember all the things that I don't ever really want to be a part of my life anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there was so much love in some aspects of that city, but
I don't remember.
But as a place, like the feeling that hangs there is sort of like, you know, poison on every street lamp, and you know, just yeah.